Why does this always seem to happen? You open a fresh tub of festive chocolates, and less than a day later, it's seemingly half full with all of the worst ones. It's nearly Christmas, and here in the UK, that means one thing. It's time to argue with your friends and family about which festive tub of chocolates is best and which chocolates inside are your favourite. But no matter what your preference, one thing is certain. Come Boxing Day, you somehow end up with a tub that's got more of the worst flavours in than you'd think is possible. I mean, come on. What is anybody supposed to do with this many strawberry and orange creams? And this got me thinking. We might never be able to agree on the best tasting chocolate, but why does it always seem like we end up with more of the flavours that we don't like? I went and did the obvious thing and bought the 4 most popular festive tubs of chocolate in the UK. For research purposes, of course. We've got Cadbury Heroes, Cadbury Roses, Mars Celebrations, and Nestle Quality Street. I then counted every single chocolate in each tub to find out how many of each individual type you actually get. Because if some chocolates are rarer than others, this might help to explain why they disappear first. And once we actually take a look at the numbers, things start to make a bit more sense. None of the tubs were evenly distributed, and all of them contained more of some chocolate types than others. This bar chart shows the full breakdown of all of the chocolates in each tub, but it's quite a lot to look at. So instead, I prefer this dot plot. All of the chocolates are lined up with how many times they appeared in each of their respective tubs. And if your favourites are down here on the left, then I've got some bad news. The rarest chocolates were the 2 green Quality Streets and the signature truffle and chewy caramel in the roses. The most common chocolate was the Milky Way, with a whopping 9 of these appearing in the Celebrations tub. Personal preference plays a big role here as well. In my household, we always seem to end up with the strawberry and orange creams left in the Quality Streets, but there's actually more of the caramel swirls, which means someone must be eating these. But these numbers definitely do matter. At least in my house, there's definitely more of these chocolates on the right that are left over after Christmas. This chart also shows us how overall consistent each tub was. The narrower the spread of chocolates, the more consistent the tub. Quality Streets were actually the most consistent out of all of the tubs. Roses and Heroes were very similar, and Celebrations was the most unevenly distributed tub, which is unsurprising given that there was almost double the amount of Milky Ways in here as there was Maltesers and Galaxy chocolates. So, when you open a tub of Christmas chocolates this year, use this information wisely to make sure that you can grab some of your favourites if they're on the rarer side, or break things up a bit and have a few extra of the ones that are more abundant. Because if you don't, you'll be wondering,